Dear student, Namaskar. Today we are going to deal with an English lesson of grade 9 and unit number 9, page number 111, 12 and 16. Are you all ready with your textbook, exercise book, pen and paper? Good. So look at your book, page number 111. Are you all ready? Good. So, last time we have discussed about a reading comprehension. We have learned so many ideas about reading skills related to reading a story and the writing practice we did in our previous class. Today, we will be talking about listening and speaking one after another. Are you all ready for this? Excellent. Now, the letter L in the word quam is a silent letter. Underline the silent letter in the following words and pronounce them. So, look at on the board. All right, are you all ready, student? Okay. So, let us practice pronouncing the following words and try to identify the silent letters in the following words. Can you do it? Good. So, can you pronounce this word? Good. It is pronounced with doubt. Similarly, second word, pneumonia. So, please identify the silent letter in the given words and underline them. Similarly, third word is receipt. Next one is choke. Next one is feign. Next word is bouquet. Next is resign. Next is buffet. Next word is nave. Next word is island. The next one is light. Next one is regal. Next word, are you with me, student? Good. Pseudo. Next word is night. Next one is archaeology. Next is no. Next word is air. Next word is belt. Similarly, the second last word is solemn. And the last word is neighbor. Thank you. So, you might have understood the silent letters in the given words. Now, let us underline the silent letters in the given words. You may find and underline the silent letter in this way. In the word doubt, ba letter is silent, so it is underlined. Did you see it? Good. Similarly, in this word, which letter is silent? How do you pronounce it? We have practiced pronouncing the word. Good. Pa letter is silent in the word pneumonia. Similarly, in the next word, again pa letter is silent in the word receipt. Similarly, the letter L is silent in the word choke. And in the next word, G letter is silent in feign. Similarly, in the word U letter is silent in the bouquet. Similarly, GH letters are silent in the light. G later is silent in the word regine. G later is again silent in this word no. G later is silent in this word. So we have to pronounce with no. Similarly, H later is silent in this word air. How do we pronounce? Air. Can you practice pronouncing the word? Good. Similarly, to later is silent or T later is silent in the buffet. Po later is silent in the word pseudo. Similarly, K later is silent in the word naive. Again, K later is silent in the word night. No later is silent in the word sholem. How do you pronounce with the word sholem so that no later is silent? Can you pronounce it? Good. Similarly, S later is silent in the word island. Similarly, W later is silent in the word regal. Similarly, U later is silent in the word built. Similarly, H later is silent in the word archaeology. The last word we have here is H later is silent in the word neighbor. Can we practice in this way? And can we identify the silent letter in the given words? Good. Practice once, twice, again and again. Good. Now we have speaking section. So in this section we have some conversation, and in the conversation you may listen the conversation or the dialogue between the pairs, between the speakers, and then you may find out the use of get and have in the given sentence conversation. You may practice speaking the conversation together with you may know the use of get and have causative verb in the given sentences. Dear student, let's to have speaking practice. A. Act out the following conversation in pairs. Here is a conversation 1. Can you identify what the man is doing? Yes, he is taking photograph. Now here is a conversation between Maya and Indu. Where do you usually have your photograph taken? And Indu says, I usually have it taken at Quality Photo Studio at New Road. In these two conversations between Maya and Indu, we have speaking practice as well. Not only speaking practice, dear students, you may find out the use of have, causative verb in the sentence. Just identify and then practice using have as a causative verb in the sentence and in the dialogue. Similarly, let's listen conversation 2. Conversation 2 goes like this, and there is a conversation between Rosina and Sandesh. Now get ready to listen the audio.
Did you get your car washed yesterday?
Of course, I did it. I got it washed at Raghu's.
Okay, I believe you have listened the audio well. What did you learn from the audio that you listened? In the audio, there is a conversation between Rosina and Sandesh. And they talk about, did you get your car washed yesterday? Rosina said. And in this sentence, Rosina is asking a question to Sandesh. Not only asking a question to Sandesh, she uses a verb, get causative verb in the sentence. And when she uses get causative verb in the sentence, there at the back there is an object. So when there is a get with object, there must be V3 in the structure. I'll show you what the structure actually is with get and have. Similarly, in Rosina's questions, Sandesh replies in this way, of course I did. I got it washed at Raghu's. The same thing you listen in the audio. Yes? Good. So, in these two conversations, we learn speaking skill as well. Simultaneously, we learn the use of get and have as well. Now, dear student, we have similar conversation using the given clues, use of have and get. Look at the following conversation and practice. Are you all ready? Excellent. Now we have number A, haircut at New Look Salon. This is what? The condition. So what we do in this condition, what we do when we go to the salon, and we have the clues haircut. So now let's go. Naveen says we can make question this way. Where do you usually get your hair cut? In this conversation, you may find out the use of get, and after get, the use of get, there is your hair. This is an object. When there is get with object, there must be V3. So we use get plus object plus V3. Similarly, Sanjeev says, I usually get my hair cut at New Look Salon. In this conversation as well, you may find out the use of get and the place where we go in the salon to cut our hair. Isn't it? Good. Similarly, we have next, number B, shoes mended at Modern Shoe Center. Now, can you tell me why do we go to the shoe center? Excellent. We go to the shoe center to repair our shoes. Similarly, in this idea, on the basis of this idea, we have the following conversation. Let's have a look of the conversation. Are you ready? Excellent. Ashish says, where do you get your shoes mended? Similarly, in the question of Ashish, Pratik replies, I get my shoes mended at Modern Shoe Center. Why do we go to the shoe center? Yes, we go to the shoe center to mend, to repair our shoes. Similarly, in question number C, bicycle repaired at A to Z Repair Center. Can one of you say why do we go to bicycle repair center? Yes, generally we go to repair center to repair the bicycle. This is what we do. And here is the conversation again. Now listen and watch. Oman, where do you usually have your bicycle repaired? So in this sentence, dear student, you may find out the use of have with object, and after there is an object, there is the use of B3 verb. And you have a question, as I have said already, why do we go to the repair center? Yes, Aman asks a question. Similarly, Gaurav replies with this answer, I usually have my bicycle repaired at A to Z repair center. Now you got the point. Why do we go to the bicycle repair center? Yes, we usually go to the bicycle repair center to repair our bicycle. Similarly, we have number next, D, dresses sewn at Lakshmi Tailor. So why do we go to the tailoring center? Can one of you guess? Good. We can go to the tailoring center to stitch our clothes or uniform or dresses. Similarly, look at the conversation again. Nima, where do you have your dresses sewn? Nima asks a question. And then Angie replies with this answer. I have my dresses sewn at Lakshmi's tailor. Nima asks a question. Where do you have your dresses sewn? And what is the response of Angie? I have my dresses sewn at Lakshmi's tailor. So, dear student, you may have speaking practice as well. Not only speaking practice, but also you may have the use of causative verb, and you are learning the functions of language as well. Similarly, number E, I checked at Badagaon Optical Center. And then there is again a conversation between Alok and Samrat. Alok asks a question. Where do you usually have your eye checked? Samrat says, I usually have my eye checked at Badagaon Optical Center. Number F, teeth scaled at KMC Dental House. And there is also a conversation between Subhas and Srijan. Where do you usually have your teeth scaled? Srijan replies with the following answer. What Srijan says? Are you with me, student? Good. I usually have my teeth scaled at KMC Dental House. And after discussing all this conversation, and then let's say the use of get and have, what we have understood and what is the actual structure of get and have when we use get and have in the sentence. Can one of you say? Very good. So, when there is a subject plus have or sometimes get plus object plus V3 form of the verb, when there is no agent. In this way, we can make as many sentences as we can. So the structure here is, when there is a subject, there must be have or get. When there is have and get, there must be an object. And when there is an object, the form of the verb must be in V3. Did you understand? Good. Now you can have a lot of practices at home using this structure of have and get as well. Now, dear student, say what you can have or get done at the following places. What can we do in the following places? And one is done for you as an example. Example goes like this. We have mutton sliced at the butcher's. Similarly, we have the following places. What can we do in the following places? Can all of you guess? Excellent. Now, we have veterinaries, we have mechanics, we have dry cleaners, we have translators, we have fortune tellers. The last one is we have the beauticians. What do we do in the following places? Make sure you are using have and get. What can we do in the veterinaries? Here we go. We have or get our pets treated at veterinaries. Isn't it? Good. Similarly, what can we do in the mechanics? Sure. We have or get our bicycle repair at mechanics. Similarly, what do we do in this place? Dry cleaners. We have or get our uniform washed at dry cleaners. Similarly, dear student, you can make as many sentences as you can in this way in the places of, let's say, translators or fortune tellers and beauticians. You can have a lot of practices yourself. Now, dear students, we have now the listening section. Look at the picture and guess the answer. Think about the title of the unit. Are you all ready to listen the audio? Good. Now, look at the following picture. What the picture is about, what the man is doing, what the people are doing there. Look at the picture and guess the answer. Who is the man on the telephone talking to? You can just guess and write the answer in your exercise book. Okay? Good. Similarly, what is he talking about? Now, listen to the audio and fill in the blanks with the correct words and phrases. Here are the questions. So, look at the following questions. Try to understand the questions and then listen to the audio. The audio will be played for 3 times, and after listening the audio, then you have to answer all the questions. Are you all ready? Good. Now, number 8, the name of the lady is ... You have to fill up the name of the lady here. Her car needs ... yes, fill in the blanks. Number C, the lady wants her car back by. Number D, if there is a with the car, the service will take a longer time. Number E, fixing the brake pads won't ... to the customer. The mechanic has, there is a space, so he can return the car as soon as possible. And number G, the garage he visited last time, there is a space, for a lot of money. These are the questions related to B. So you were asked to write the best answer and fill in the gaps. Now, are you all ready to listen the audio? I'm going to play it. Okay, now get ready.
Good afternoon. How can we help you?
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Hobbs. I want to get my car serviced.
Okay, sure. When was the last time it was checked?
About a year ago.
Okay, then we will give it a full service. I have a free slot on Thursday if you have time to bring it then.
What time?
Around 9 a.m.
Oh, that's perfect. But I need the car back by Friday morning.
That should be fine. If there is a serious problem with the car, though, we might need to order new parts. Then it will be a bit longer.
How long does a full service usually take?
About 3 hours. But as I said, it depends if there is a serious problem.
Well, I think there is a problem. The oil level seems to be dropping, so I think there might be a leak.
Well, we'll find out what the matter is when you bring the car in.
Okay, good. I have a few more questions. The last garage I went to charged me a lot to change the windscreen cleaner liquid. I hope you do this at a good price.
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Oh, I've just remembered. The rear brake light on the left side is broken.
Don't worry, we'll fix that.
And the check on the brake pads is all part of the price?
Yes, this definitely won't cost you any extra. Maybe you just went to an expensive garage.
I think you're right.
I've got a good team here, so we'll get the car back to you as soon as possible at a fair price.
Glad to hear it. See you on Thursday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. I believe you have listened the audio well. And you have written some possible answers in your exercise book. Now, listen to the audio again and answer the following questions. Number A. What does the lady want to get done? B. When did she have her car last checked? C. When does the mechanic have a free slot? Number D. How long does a full service normally take? What makes the lady think that the car has a serious problem? Number F. What is the problem with the rear brake light? Now, listen to the audio again and answer the given questions.
Good afternoon. How can we help you?
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Hobbs. I want to get my car serviced.
Okay, sure. When was the last time it was checked?
About a year ago.
Okay, then we will give it a full service. I have a free slot on Thursday if you have time to bring it then.
What time?
Around 9 a.m.
Oh, that's perfect. But I need the car back by Friday morning.
That should be fine. If there is a serious problem with the car, though, we might need to order new parts. Then it will be a bit longer.
How long does a full service usually take?
About 3 hours. But as I said, it depends if there is a serious problem.
Well, I think there is a problem. The oil level seems to be dropping, so I think there might be a leak.
Well, we'll find out what the matter is when you bring the car in.
Okay, good. I have a few more questions. The last garage I went to charged me a lot to change the windscreen cleaner liquid. I hope you do this at a good price.
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Oh, I've just remembered. The rear brake light on the left side is broken.
Don't worry, we'll fix that.
And the check on the brake pads is all part of the price?
Yes, this definitely won't cost you any extra. Maybe you just went to an expensive garage.
I think you're right.
I've got a good team here, so we'll get the car back to you as soon as possible at a fair price.
Glad to hear it. See you on Thursday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, dear students, I believe you might have listened the audio very carefully, and I equally believe that you might have written the answers in your exercise book. Now, listen the audio once again. This is the last time to listen. You are going to listen the audio and check your answer.
Good afternoon. How can we help you?
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Hobbs. I want to get my car serviced.
Okay, sure. When was the last time it was checked?
About a year ago.
Okay, then we will give it a full service. I have a free slot on Thursday if you have time to bring it then.
What time?
Around 9 a.m.
Oh, that's perfect. But I need the car back by Friday morning.
That should be fine. If there is a serious problem with the car, though, we might need to order new parts. Then it will be a bit longer.
How long does a full service usually take?
About 3 hours. But as I said, it depends if there is a serious problem.
Well, I think there is a problem. The oil level seems to be dropping, so I think there might be a leak.
Well, we'll find out what the matter is when you bring the car in.
Okay, good. I have a few more questions. The last garage I went to charged me a lot to change the windscreen cleaner liquid. I hope you do this at a good price.
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Oh, I've just remembered. The rear brake light on the left side is broken.
Don't worry, we'll fix that.
And the check on the brake pads is all part of the price?
Yes, this definitely won't cost you any extra. Maybe you just went to an expensive garage.
I think you're right.
I've got a good team here, so we'll get the car back to you as soon as possible at a fair price.
Glad to hear it. See you on Thursday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, dear student, you have checked your answer and I believe your answers are correct. Now, I'm going to give you the right answer of this audio. Are you ready to get the answer? Good. Now, who is the man on the telephone talking to? The answer of this question is, the man on the telephone is talking to the lady. Number B, what is he talking about? He is talking about the services that his garage provides. These are the questions that you might have written in your exercise book, and you might have written the answers in your exercise book. I believe your answers are correct. Yes? Good. Now, again, we have the questions related to fill in the blanks. I believe you have answered all the questions after listening the audio. Yes? Okay. Now let's correct the answer and check the answer. The name of the lady is Mrs. Hobbs. Her name is Mrs. Hobbs. Her car needs a servicing. So we have the right answer is servicing. Did you write this word? Good. The lady wants her car back by Friday. If there is a serious problem. So the right answer here is a serious problem. I believe you have written this word in the answer. With the car, the service will take a longer time. Fixing the brake pads won't cost to the customer. So what is the right answer? Cost. Similarly, the mechanic, number F, the mechanic has a good team. The right answer is good team. So he can return the car as soon as possible. Number G, the garage he visited last time charged her a lot of money. What is the right answer? Charged. So number A, Mrs. Hobbs. Number B, servicing. Number C, Friday. Number D, serious problem. Number E, cost. Number F, good team. And the last number is G, charged. Now, answer the following questions. I believe you have written the right answer. Number A, question goes like this. What does the lady want to get done? What is your answer? Good. Your answer is correct. So here is the answer. To get her car serviced. You can write this answer of number A. Similarly, number B, when did she have her car last checked? What is your answer? Good, you were right. About a year ago. Number C, when does the mechanic have a free slot? On Thursday at 9 a.m. I believe you have written and your answers are correct. Good. Number D, how long does a full service normally take? What is your answer? Excellent, your answers are correct. All of you answered this question. Takes for 3 hours. Number E, what makes the lady think that the car has a serious problem? What is your answer? Good. Oil level leak or dropping is the problem, is the serious problem of the car. And number F, what is the problem with the rear brake light? What is your answer? Good. The right answer is the left side of the car is broken. So can you now think about a suitable title of this listening audio? Good. The suitable title may be, you can write, a telephone conversation about a car service. Good. Now, number D, the last one. Imagine you are at a mobile phone service center to get your mobile repaired. What might you ask the receptionist or engineer? So now please write a conversation. This is what? The task that you can do at home. Did you understand, dear student? Good. Thank you. Thank you so much for today. See you in our next class, and namaste.